So we are up on our page, and we're actually trying to make a simple design using gradients. So I'll click on this plus sign, and I'll then go ahead and click on custom size. So I'll begin to write the width, which is 1080, and the height 1350. So this is the measurement for what we're going to be doing. And I'll click on create new design. So I haven't done that. I'll have to wait for the page to get loaded, and we'll see that the particular platform we are going to be using to design is up. So I'll just click on elements, observe my arrows, okay? Then I'll click on, then I'll have to type gray background based on the kind of design I want to do. So one thing you should know is that you already have the pictures of what you want to use to design, so you can determine the kind of background you need. So I'm clicking on this particular background. Now one thing about graphics is this: you need to learn how to use colors, color combination, and all that is very important. So I'll just remove that gray, and I'll click on, I think let me say light army green background as well. I want to combine both of them, so I'll just go ahead and click on this one and just observe what I'm doing. The first one I actually brought up, I enlarged it to cover the white space, so this will just be halfway. Then I'll make it a bit transparent. All right, by clicking on transparency. If you are used to my videos, you know where you can get all these things on this Canva platform. So I'll go ahead and look out for my gallery, and I'll pick um the picture I want. You can see, so I'll be picking this one and the other one, and I'll click on add to page. So I haven't done that. The pictures will surface here. Then I'll go ahead and start editing it. I have to crop it first, okay, so that it won't distract me when I'm working. And then I'll begin to position it where I want it to be. First of all, I'll have to remove the background by clicking on FX. Then I'll click on background remover. So if you're on premium, you can easily remove background using Canva. So I'll do same thing for the other one. So I haven't done that. I'll start editing. So just observe what I'm doing. I'll start trying to enlarge the picture, adjust it the way it ought to be, and where I want it to be. Okay, so this particular one, I'm bringing it down, and I'm going to copy it. I want to have double of it. So I've copied it, and I'll take it to the right hand side, while the other one remains at the left hand side. Then I'll go ahead and get another picture because I'm trying to do some placement here. So I get this one, and I click on add to page. So I haven't clicked on add to page. It's then brought into the page, as you can see. Then I'll also have to go ahead and edit. I'll remove the background and place it where I want it to be. Okay, so I'll just click on my FX, remove the background, and then start adjusting it to the way I want it to be. So just observe what I'm doing, okay, and also observe my arrows. All right, so the background is off, so I'll just go ahead and keep on editing. So this particular one will be at the center of the other three. Okay, so it's good you know how to do your placement whenever you're designing. Know how to place your pictures, all right, so that it would fit into what you're doing. Then I'll start adjusting. I want these other two at the back to be bigger in size, so I'll just make it bigger, just like what you're seeing me do. I'll do the same for the other one too. If I've done for this one, I'll go ahead and do for the other one. All right, so I'm going to be adjusting it to be bigger. Now when you're doing your designs, take note of these major things: your space, your line. All right, so this graphics here, already helping you by showing you dotted lines. These lines are going to help you for your positioning. So whenever you're doing anything at all, ensure you are making sure that your work is in alignment. All right. So those lines, those dotted lines will actually help you to observe if your work is aligned, if they are all placed at the same dimension. So already the center one at the top, I'm making it transparent, okay, so that though it's just based on what I have in mind anyway. You can make your own bold if you want, you really want to. If you know that when you print this particular copy to be sharp, you can make your own bold. So I'm looking out for my text, and I'll look out for um the text template I want to use, and I already clicked on it. So right now I'll just delete the original one and type the name of this actress here. Alright, so I've typed Sharon. Okay, so I will type Sharon. I'll then copy it and use it to type her surname, which is Ojo. So I'll just type Ojo, as you can all see. Then I'll go ahead and edit as well. Okay, so I intend placing her name at the center of this picture. That's my choice. You can make your choice to do whatever you want to do. You can even type the name and type something else. You can add a write up to whatever you intend to do. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and pick color white so that it can come out effectively, just like what you're seeing. Don't forget, I said you need to know how to make use of colors. There's some colors that will be contrasting. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and click on my font size to increase the surname so that it will be much more legible. Okay, you can see it. Surname is increased. All right, I might not have to touch the Sharon. I think it's fine. Or even if I have to, I'll just make it a little bit. Now I click on nudge because I want to place it well by clicking on this arrow by the facing the right. So I'm clicking on it so that this audio will be placed accordingly. Like I said before, we are working with on designs. You're working with your dimensions and placements. Okay, so I think we are good. Like I said, I might decide to increase the font size of Sharon so that it will be at least legible to some extent. Okay, so just observe what I'm doing. Alright, so I haven't done that. I'll look out for my gradients. So I already typed pink gradient and I picked the one I want. So this particular gradient, I'm bringing it to the base, as you can see what I'm doing, and I extend it. Okay, I arrange it to the way I want it to be, and then I'll extend it this way so that it will cover the whole of the base, and I'll end up I'll click on it again, all right, to copy. So I click on copy and I can copy it as much as I want. I think for this particular one I copy it about 5 to 6 times because I want the gradient to be very thick. I'm having a change of mind here for this one up there, so I can just increase the transparency. All right, so I think it's good this way. I think it even brought out the name better. Now I'm taking it to the back because it was actually obstructing in the front, and it's fine this way. So I think so far our work is actually nice. Give yours a try and give me your feedback. Thank you.